Good morning, everybody. It's another beautiful day. Hey, and it's another day reading Yakuza fanfic. That doesn't sound bad. It actually isn't. Yeah, so next, let me introduce my co-host, and pretty much the only other person here on stream, Latvian Dragon.
I wish to fortify the bars of the dragon's cage, so the dragon doesn't break through the dent made by the bucket. I am fortifying this iron cage.
Just roll a smith skill test.
Correct.
Sveiki visiem!
Specky visiem.
My name's Latvian Dragon. And we're gonna still cover that Yakuza fanfic, but hopefully next week we're gonna cover that Slipknot Ghidorah fanfic with Ninja. If he even is still on. If he still wants to.
Okay, so this is the chapter where we finally learn how old Kazuma is in the story.
Alright. Good to know. I already knew.
Everything you remember.
Well, it's like specific. I love how specific Yakuza's timeline is. Like every game takes place in the year it was released. Well, mostly, except for like Yakuza 0. All right. Okay. Okay. Hey Kiryu.
Yeah, like Takayama said, getting the man's attention as they made their way back into town.
How do you feel about visiting UA soon?
The school. You don't plan on enrolling me, do you?
Well, obviously not. You're too old, for one. And actually, how old are you?
48. Hey, Kiryu answered. Takayama stopped in her tracks, wide-eyed.
F48?
Hey, she sputtered as Kiryu turned back to look at her.
There's no way. You look like you're in your late 20s.
So that means
That's
that Yakuza 6 is now that means confirmed that everything up to 6 has now happened. Actually, no, including 6. Everything including 6 has happened for Kiryu.
Yeah. And the reason why he's late, looks like he's in late 20s, he's Japanese. They're literally immortal.
just remember, like, Hirohiko Araki, the man's in his 50s, doesn't look any older. And my thing is, he's the same age as the guy that made the JoJo Diamonds Unbreakable live action movie, and that guy looks far older than Araki is. You wouldn't believe that Araki's in his 50s. Actually, how old is Araki? Let me check. Like, let me see how old this guy is now. He's 61! No, I was correct. The man's 61 years old. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 2021. Let me see if I can find a modern picture of him. Okay, I can't tell. I can't tell. They all look the same. I can't tell which one is his 2020 picture. I don't even know if he has a fucking Twitter. Look at this. Tell me which one it is.
Oh,
How old is this man?
I don't know. One of them looks like the younger pictures.
Wait, which one? They all look young.
The IMDb one.
Which one?
I already whatever. Let's just continue before you laugh yourself to tears.
Like, oh wait, you know what? No, I'm gonna show you. Fire. This is what he looks like over the course of the entire series. Right? Okay, here's him in 0. Here's him in Yakuza 1, Kiwami 1, 2, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 demo, and nearly 6. This is him when he's 50. Do you see any difference?
Fuck no.
It gets even worse when you look at Majima. The man's 54.
Oh yeah, Majima.
You know what the difference between Majima in his 50s versus Majima in his 40s is?
I don't know.
He dyed his hair brown. That's the only
Oh.
difference.
Oh, oh my brain.
Not the first time I've heard that. Takayama shook her head. She'd be lying if she said she wasn't jealous of how well this man aged. She only hoped that he would age just as well. This man's 40
Eh.
and still kicks ass like he was in his 20s.
Anyway,
Anyway, Yakuza brought back to the talk. Why would you want me to visit the school?
I was talking to Azawa, a teacher there. He said he may talk to the principal to allow you to visit. I think that's the best way for you to learn more about this world.
Really now? Yuko should turn back head. Just then he noticed Yuko once again standing in front of the arcade. Or this time something was wrong. Yuko, while not crying, seemed to have not been doing so not too long ago. Doing and her cheeks stained with tears, she was still saying, Yuko.
Again? That's the third time!
Well, that's a subquest. That's a subquest, actually. I think, like, I remember so far it's been in Zero. There's a subquest. Yeah, to go to an arcade machine to get dolls for a little girl. Inevitably speaking, once you complete her subquest, when you unlock the cabaret club, you hire her mother as a hostess.
Alright. Hey, where are you going? What's going on?
Yuka, what's wrong? He asked as he ran up to the young girl. She glanced up to Kiryu before looking down. The man from before, he came back with his friends and took my All Might doll. What? Sorry, no, wait, let me twist correct. Nani? Kiryu asked, angered. You worked so hard for that thing. Now some assholes trying to make off with it? Did you see where they went? They went that way. You could point towards the direction they ran off.
Kiryu, what happened?
Takayama, stay here with Yuka. I have some scum to hunt down.
Wait, what?
No, it's just wait.
Wait, what?
And she called out, but Kiryu's already in a full sprint. Gotta go fast. No, I'm not. By the way, it's not a joke. That's actually a collection point upgrade where you increase your sprint time. It's called Gotta Go Fast. Kiryu's already in full sprint. He's scanning people around him as he ran down the street, keeping his eyes peeled for the man that harassed Yuka before. But the too long before he heard chatter coming from a nearby alley, he slowed down where he could start to make out what was he said. And, ew, mate. We're like, no, mate.
Yeah, the damn asshole can't even protect himself, let alone anyone else anymore.
It's a flat just dick. He's a nobody now. And hey, Kia called out, getting the trio's attention as he walked in front of the alley. Lower man from before, with him was a cat man, a man in a hoodie. Kiryu also spotted the All Might doll lying on the ground, filled with cuts, some of which had some stuffing spilling out. The sight angered the former Yakuza. The hell do you think you're doing with that doll? And
Screw off, man. It's none of your business.
Wait a minute, you're the asshole from before. What, you know this guy? The cat asked, turning to his buddy. Yeah, I do. This is the fuck that kept me from taking that band Brad's doll last time. Hey, I'm talking to you assholes here. Juliana, why'd you not only take Yuka's doll, but also destroy it? Oh, pipe down, old man. We're doing that kid a favor.
Yeah, Old Might is not just some loser. He held himself above everyone else, and now look at him. He's nothing more than a skeleton with skin.
To be fair, that's everybody. If you look at it, technically speaking, everybody is just a skeleton with skin.
Oh, fuck.
We're teaching that brat not to look up to an asshole like him with his empty promises of self-righteous bullshit. It seems like this is nothing more than some thug throwing a tantrum because a young girl looked up to a true hero, Kiryu reasoned. He had heard a bit about All Might from Takayama, and he still just seemed to direct their frustrations onto someone far better than them. I know, what are you trying to do about, punk? Cat taunt. He responded with a crack of his neck. It's good to know that you're just some run-of-the-mill assholes. That way we won't feel bad about this. It's business you two made a young girl cry.
What? You're going to all three of us over some doll?
And with how your buddy fell last time, it shouldn't be too hard. Oh, that's it. You're gonna die. Well, seeing his two friends ready to fight. The cat revealed claws in his hand while the hoodie took out someone's dagger. A dagger? Cute. It made, to most people, a dagger be serious threat. For Kiryu, it was simply a Tuesday. He's had to fight Majima. That's once you pull an old dagger, that's like, oh, you're trying to be like Majima, I see. The hoodie took the bait and charged, surprisingly faster than he had expected. He wasn't too concerned, though. His aura flared to life, bright blue flames around his body, ready to brawl the oncoming attacker. He dodged the first swing of the blade, then dodged the second, the hoodie making a mistake of leaving a wide opening. Seeing this, Kiryu delivered a solid punch to the man's jaw. Then the second puts the opposite side for A, also with a powerful kick, sending the thug splaying back. Good. Kiryu crushed before he cut off guard with a cat attack. King, who had leapt forward, struck Kiryu's side with his claws, throwing him off balance. He tried to recover, but he was then sent to the ground as a trash can collided into him, being thrown by a thorough vulgar man's quirk. Heh, told you to be down here. Man chuckled, approaching the fallen Yakuza, seeing that he was moving. He was close enough, though. Kiryu let he tell you as he quickly rose to feet and ran towards the man, who was due surprise reaction time. Kiryu jumped, grabbing hold of the man's arms before delivering a devastating headbutt. Blood spattered from the man's forehead as he fell backwards. Kiryu climbed off the man once laid out, turning his head to the man's friends who were already making their way to aid their fallen partner. The hoodie attacked first, making a swing for Kiryu's head. He gracefully dodged the attack and kicked the man back. Then stepping to the side as he predicted the cat's attack, seeing the thug making a turn to try and attack him again. Kiryu reached into his pocket and pulled out a pack of firecrackers that he had bought a few nights ago. He quickly lit them with his lighter and held the firecrackers to the cat's face once he was close enough, who was seemingly entranced by them. That was until Kiryu quickly shoved firecrackers straight into the cat's mouth, finishing off by pawing the sauce that they'd stayed in his mouth. He was quickly went out and the fireworks started crackling. Burning the cat's mouth, he desperately tried to get them out before falling onto his back. Kiryu turned back around forward, quickly punching the hoodie directly in the nose, nearly breaking and causing the man to stumble back. Remember, kids, Kazuma Kiryu has never killed anyone.
Except for manslaughter, but that doesn't count as murder.
No. Also, no. Listen, if he ever killed anybody, it was purely in self-defense.
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah. He grabbed him and walked the hoodie over to a conveniently parked car not too far away from the alley. But there he proceeded to slam the hoodie's face into the trunk of the car, punch him in the back of the head, and let him fall to the ground for finishing himself by curb stopping the fallen man. At that point, the fight was over. He watched as a sad group slowly picked this up. What even are you? Then he questioned. Someone doesn't take too kind of but the thugs from the girl's stall. If I even hear of you pulling this shit again, you know exactly what will happen. Except next time, I'll make sure you can't even walk. Yes, sir, never again, yeah. And the cat cried out before he and the rest of his friends ran away, scared out of their minds. With all said and done, Kiryu went to retrieve the poor doll off the ground.
Kiryu!
And the man heard Takayama called out as he re-emerged from the alley. He looked in the direction of the Voice City Hero and you could run up to them.
What happened?
Don't worry, everything worked out in the end. They won't ever bother anyone again. Otherwise, they'll get firecrackers up the ass.
Oh! How the hell that cat guy is still alive?
I mean, it's possible to burn the roof of your mouth. It took us, and it's only firecrackers. They're not fireworks.
I don't know. Firecrackers in your mouth. They'll do nice with your mouth and teeth.
It will be the first time. I mean, have you seen Majima with a bat? I'm pretty sure he actually swung a guy. I mean, I'm pretty sure Yakuza has broken a lot of guys' teeth with his bat. Both for using it as a proper baseball bat and for misproperly using the baseball bat. Yeah, one example, just look through you got Gotoku online special trailer. Majima actually swung a baseball so hard it knocked out a guy's teeth.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
It's so.
and
It's
I'm sorry I
okay.
couldn't be here sooner. He had to cut up all my doll. It's okay. I never said what happened to your doll. Look at this. Guess what? It now resembles the real All Might even more now. Huh? You told me that the real All Might lies his powers can be so up to a powerful villain, right? Now look at the doll. It may be all beaten up, but it's still going strong for you. Just like the real deal, it's not going to give in so easy. Mister, All Might wouldn't want to see your smile falter. That's why he smiles in the face of danger. Just like this doll. You can look at the doll in her hands. Even with all the cuts and scrapes, the face was still, in fact, smiling up to her, as if nothing was wrong. Knowing this right, you can smile slowly return. Mister, you're just like All Might! What? Nani? Nani? Oh, but you know a fun fact about Kiryu's voice actor?
Yeah.
He lended a lot of his voice to a lot of BL things.
What? What's BL?
Boy love.
Oh. Which voice actor? The Japanese one or the American one?
Takeya Kuroda, Japanese.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. It's like, well, the man with a voice such as his, like, admit it.
Oh. Oh god.
I'm not joking. According to his career, he actually, there was an entire subclass in 6 that was a reference to this.
Jesus. Oh my god. I gotta love. Man, you gotta love Japanese games.
Here's Takeya Kuroda.
Did you... Wait.
Here. Yeah, he used to be in a lot of stuff regarding Bia, regarding Yaoi. He let his voice a lot of Yaoi works.
Oh, we know that Yao is a big thing in My Hero Academia.
Oh shit, you don't know how tall Takeya is though?
uh,
6'0". Oh.
6 foot. What? Use the metric system. I only speak metric.
Sorry, 183.
183. Pfft, I'm taller than him.
May I check? If I got that correctly? Yep, 183.
All right.
But this is Kiryu in real life.
Yeah, definite some resemblance to Kiryu.
Yeah.
Though Kiryu would never be caught dead wearing that hat or those glasses.
Well, I think you're giving Kiryu's fashion sense too much credit. He is actually known to have a terrible sense of fashion.
I don't know. His main suit is pretty fine.
And try saying that to Nishiki.
Who?
Yeah, Kiryu's brother. Try saying that to Nishiki. He would
Oh.
tell you that he has a terrible sense of fashion. And his one time, like literally, this is a plot point in Zero, where it's like, I need you to help me find a better suit. Okay. Tries his hardest. It's like, you know what? No matter how hard I try, I just can never make you look good at anything.
Yeah, in Zero he had a different
Actually,
kind.
bad. Kiryu just has a terrible sense of fashion. Because he's all more for the practicality than actually looking good.
All right.
And, but you want to see Sagawa's voice actor?
What?
Here. Yeah.
Fucking Oh no, that looks way more accurate.
This guy got buff. Never takes his shirt off in the game. You're the voice actress from Zero. This looks straight. Yakuza Daisuke, they have Ozayo Hitoshi, Shibusawa Keiji, Nakano Hideo, and Awana Daiki, Takeuchi Ah,
Ricky.
Riki. Tachibana Tetsu, Hiroo Arata, and Nishiki Nihomara, Fujiwara Kieiji, Sagawa Tsusu Kasa, Tsururumi Shingo.
Gee.
Yeah, it's like, damn, that guy literally looks hell like Kuze. Kuze.
Alright.
Yeah, if you see someone in trouble, you'll do whatever it takes to help them. You helped me by getting these dolls for me. You didn't even say my All Might doll. Also, I wouldn't stop smiling. Mister, I want to be just like you when I grow up. I want to help people like you and make sure everyone can smile. Well, I wouldn't go as far as to compare myself to All Might, but your ambitions and your heart are definitely in the right place. You want to be a hero, right? You'll make a great hero. I'm certain of that. Thank you, mister. It'll be best you to head home now. Be sure to take care of those dolls. I will. Thank you, mister. You can always getting ready to head home. But not without turning around to give Kiryu a quick cut around the waist. Catch him in off guard. We're finally heading off. Ready back at Kiryu with a pure, joyful smile on her face. All Might. I wonder if I'll ever get to meet the guy. Kiryu's affinity for being a father figure is just high. First, he was a father figure to one little girl. Now he was a father figure to the whole orphanage. To get a doll. Complete. Takayama sniffled. Having turned around, face away from keen-eyed or misty eyes from the man. Things that featured for the young said the middle girl having made her slightly emotional.
He's like a kind, loving father.
It's just that he's actually terrible. He's good at what he does. That's good at everything. How could someone so intimidating and intense be so kind, caring, and warm? Well, that's the dragon.
Mm.
Yeah, the dragon's supposed to be terrifying, but yet is firm in their ideals. The also is actually wise beyond their years.
Makes too much sense.
Yeah. Yes. I don't grieve you into. It's okay. She carefully looked back, not daring to let the man know she got teary-eyed. His selfless actions, his heart of gold, his unyielding sense of justice. It did get Takayama to consider her position as a hero, comparing her reason for becoming one to Kiryu's heroic actions and why he performed them. Because of, to quote Yahtzee, the training video was backwards. It's like extort the people for money. No, protect them from being extorted by the very people you're supposed to help extort them with. Kiryu was a terrible Yakuza. He couldn't even do the Yakuza part right.
Yakuza is the name of the fucking franchise.
Well, actually, the name of the franchise is Ryuga Gotoku, which means like a dragon in Japanese.
Yeah, no wonder they changed it. It makes more sense than the changing Biohazard to Resident Evil.
Just remember, the recent game in the main series is called Like a Dragon, Like a Dragon. It's literally Ryuga Gotoku.
It's like DMC, a Devil May Cry. It's just Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry. What the fuck they do these kinds of things? And not even All right, let's continue.
Yeah, there's just her. That's literally the name of like a dragon. It is literally called Ryuga Gokutuku. Ryuga Gotoku. Though actually, it seems to be. I think there's like one few cases where you actually did call it like Yakuza like a dragon. Yeah, because you didn't want to say Ryuga Gotoku, Ryuga Gotoku. What? This makes sense.
Stay. Makes sense. Damn it.
She shook her head, her blonde hair swaying in an attempt to rear herself out of thoughts. She didn't need to think about it right now, let alone any time in the future. Sometime later, Takuma finally managed to get Kiryu to UA, taking far longer than she had expected. He wanted to go bowling, he wanted to do darts, he wanted to complete the entire Smile Burgers menu, he wanted to go to the arcade, he wanted to beat up some random thugs for their cash, just then go back to the arcade. They also wanted to do karaoke. Yeah, there. 5 more reasons for why it takes you so long to do anything. Boy, it took some time for Aizawa to get a response to her. Then, after making a point with a Retspro, who was surprised curious he wasn't expecting a 2-foot-tall mouse-like creature to greet him. Thankfully, he was rendered safe enough so he was allowed to visit. However, they had to wait a few more days as students were off on internships, some of which ended up finding negative Yakuza. But after all that, it finally had come the day.
This is where the classrooms are.
Takayama, who was dressed in most of her hero costume, save for the mask, led Kiryu through the halls where Class 1A or CAG homeroom. She took a break into the room.
Huh. They aren't here. Probably all training. You know what? Let's just go see the students train. It will be best probably. The rest of the floors have been shown. You are just the other classrooms.
She said, no, she was really disgusting. She didn't feel like completing a story. Curiously nods Takayama led the way back down to ground level. After walking some unsure leading by Takayama, the two walked up to a large building not far from the main building.
I think this is where they are.
Takayama said, though there was a hint of uncertainty in her voice. She grabbed the door handle and opened the door. Her eyes went, and she quickly ducked down as a small piece of snow fell over her head. At Kiryu in her head, gah! And Kiryu yelled out, the crack still hitting him square in the chest, shattering on impact.
Ooh.
He's still back, and just stay at his feet. Kiryu gets a stone in the chest, the stone breaks. He's like the Nokia phone. You drop your iPhone on the floor, your phone breaks. You drop the Nokia phone on the floor breaks.
Oh god.
Damn it, now I want to look at Nokia phone memes. Yeah, let's go find that one. Just the one with the floor. It's like, help, I've dropped my Nokia phone. Oh, here it is.
I like the one that the Nokia gets crushed under versus a hydraulic press.
iPhone broken. Nokia falls to ground broken. Waterproof, cheat proof, lava proof, meteor proof. Come on, Toy can't get any worse. June 2020.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's how you know you're screwed. Nokia phone's the only thing Jesus and North can't break. Ground broken.
I'm proud of you.
I'm just trying to find out one where it's like, help, I dropped my Nokia phone. It's just a massive fucking hole in the ground.
Oh, please, my fucking jaws can't take it.
Here it is.
Okay, just dropped my Nokia phone. Big fucking. What the fuck do you got? You need to throw it from a fucking
If you ever feel just remember that there's a cover for an Nokia phone. Just this massive fucking hole in the ground. It's like, oh, I dropped my phone. Because they're
Oh,
just that strong. Like, they're not indestructible, but they're tough as all hell. I would be surprised if they actually could tank a meteor. Like, we're talking, like, there was a Nokia phone that stopped a bullet. No, it's not a joke. That's real.
oh,
And looking back at the man that she had unintentionally blindsided. Oh, shit. Sorry, man. He was shouting like yelled out, having accidentally launched Stone Beast towards the two. Goes just as he straightened himself out. Not as resilient as he used to be. He thought himself coughing a bit. Once he managed to recover, he simply dusted bits of stone off his suit.
I'm sure. I'm sure bounce back.
You sure?
You sure bounce back quickly.
You get used to you get used to this sort of thing, you respond, before taking out and gulping down a ball labeled Stamina Royale. No, it's just a little stone. You don't even need a stamina. Just pop out, just like open up a sushi set and eat that. Made her raise an eyebrow, but left it be after she saw Q sign relief. It's like, God, I severed multiple. Oh, God, I've been shot 20 times in the chest. I only have a bit of health. Better gulp down this energy drink. Whole better. That's essentially the healing items. It's just suffer major wounds. Energy drink fixes everything.
Yeah. What the hell?
Or better yet, suffered from a major fight. Walk into Smile Burger and order up their entire menu. All better because all I needed was just the food in my belly. Mount Lady, I saw a question. Mount Lady, I saw a question. Somewhat surprised to see you two here. Taking a towards a tired-looking man.
Hey, sure. Hope you
Eraser.
don't mind. Eraser. Hope you don't mind. We decided to drop by today.
Actually, you be Aizawa.
It's all right. In fact, actually, maybe
Do
able
a upbeat.
It's all right. In fact, actually, may be available.
No, that's still no. I said too upbeat.
Okay, very upbeat.
No, too upbeat.
Okay,
You sound like you're actually excited to be here.
it's all right. In fact, actually, may be available.
No, you're supposed to sound like you hate being here.
Oh, sorry. It's the fucking microphone only taking 80% of your voice and not. All right, it's okay. In fact, actually, may be available to take a nap with you here.
Okay, no, here I'll do it.
Okay, probably.
Yeah, it's all right. In fact, I might actually be able to take a nap with you here.
Okay. Let me try it. It's all right. In fact, actually, may be available to take a nap with you here. Okay, that's okay. So, what's going on here?
Okay, but
Just quick training. We're holding off on a lesson until two of our students return from their provisional license course.
here is Q looked past the two and seeing the students use their quirks on structures. This made me think. Do you teach them how to fight when they can't use their quirk?
What?
Do you?
Well, not really. Kiryu?
So you don't give them basic combat training. If you only teach them how to use their quirk for combat, then they may not be able to predominantly defend themselves if they ever get in a situation where they can't use their quirk. Fair point.
Especially in a gunfight.
It's like, oh, you have superpower? I have gun.
it's like
No.
it's like Striker.
If you operate by Mad Hat logic, then They won't be able to do anything. Just pull out a gun, they're dead. They can't dodge. Gun. Gun too fast.
It's like that striker meme. Oh, everyone's a weird Superman. Well, I brought a gun.
Yeah, that's Striker in a nutshell. It's like in a world full of crazy people with weird superpowers. I only have gun, taser, and stick.
And grenade.
Yeah. It's like shoots a guy, he blocks. 'Cause it's like, wait, how come you didn't take any damage? I shot you. I blocked him with my mind.
I swear I heard that before, but
Yeah, did you see the bizarrely funny real world combat sketch?
uh, I think so.
That's what I
Can
was
you,
referencing there.
can you send me?
I don't even remember which one it was.
Oh, but
Okay, just trying to find it because like it's been so long. Thought I actually watched one of their things. Let me check. Oh, here it is. Video game flaws. It's called. Here. But anyways,
okay. Thank you. Let's continue.
okay. Okay. Oh, I saw it would be annoying if someone like hear you lecture him on how he taught me to make yeah, my boy. You would talk
Do,
Yama at great.
do you know any villain that could? Do you know any? Do you know any know any of villains that could erase quirks like you? You're sure.
Erase.
Eraser.
Eraser.
It's just spelled like it's spelled stupidly. It's not like eraser. It's like erasure.
English is weird. Just trust me on that.
Fuck. I mean, um, that language has been stuck with me for years, and I still don't know how to learn it.
Latvian, I speak the English as my native language. Even I am still not used to all the weirdness of it yet.
Oh, that's depressing. She after a Azubo gave it with the thought. I can't say that I do, but you do have a point. Wait, is he the villain that still powers from quirks from superheroes, or that's another? Fuck, I haven't.
I think that's another one. His thing is that he takes away your powers.
Yeah, I think I watched one video about why my Hero Academia quirks don't make sense.
I don't care.
Yeah, whatever. It's
If it's
Eh,
only you can test how well your students are fair to fight. I'm so glad to see you.
fine with me.
Yeah, but sorry, fight tonight. Give me one hot minute.
God damn, we're still on chapter 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
well, we found it.
Oh, get on it back, walking towards the arena, so he's allocated the word to Ishiyama, the current hero. Cement tossed to level the ground for Rikyu.
What will we doing now, sir?
Yeah, in Yao Yorozu, Asashi, and the rest are present. Milane class burst from the cement towers.
You you'll be doing something different than our usual lesson. I'm certain you're familiar with Kiryu, correct?
Yes, yeah, listen, maybe.
Right, right now you'll be fighting him in a test of sorts. I'm assuming it will be all right if they all fight you at once. Kiryu,
Hey,
we're
we're
fight.
fighting him alone? That was your question. Looking over the suit wearing man. Correct. However,
However,
I don't like the sound of however.
you will not be allowed to use your quirks. That is
Correct.
because Kiryu will be testing how well you fare in a fight without the use of your quirks. In our chat, you'll ever encounter a situation where you are unable to use them. Wolf,
Yeah. Uh, be-
he will.
Mr. Aizawa, please allow me to question. Is it truly wise to allow someone who is not even a teacher here at UA High to this way?
Kiryu simply volunteered. Plus, what I've heard from Mountain Lady, he's trustworthy enough.
I see. Please forgive me for questioning your ways. Dude, I don't think you need to ask forgiveness for a question like that.
Kiryu, don't hold back. It would be best if you simulate a villain that wouldn't pull any punches.
Hi. Q turned back to face the students, cracking his knuckles.
So,
So, is he going to use
so
his quirk against us? Her question was answered quickly. The question was answered quickly with a Pringles on Q. Oh, seeing that Q was ready to fight, Ida was the first to respond. Sprinting forward, even without his quirk, Ida was still quite fast. However, not fast enough. Q met him halfway, dodging around his routine for rushing him with a series of quick and precise punches to the head torso. His vision quickly became blurry. He could barely stay up straight. Seeing he was in a daze, Kiryu delivered a solid punch that started enough force to send the hero straining, flying backwards, careening towards Yao Yorzuru and Ishido. The former was fast enough to dodge even a projectile, which, well, Ishido became an unfortunate victim of the human projectile. Unfortunately, we did not get to see Kiryu go, and no, I'm not joking. That's one of his heat actions in Kiwami. Where he actually goes, The tall girl back towards Kiryu rushed forward as well, alongside Kirishima and Kaminari. 2-1 test their luck. Kiryu dodged the first punch over Kaminari, or to get punched aside by Kirishima. Quite the punch, Kiryu grunted from the unexpected force he received. You quickly cover kicked both the boys with a single powerful roundhouse. Yao Rozu tried to respond with her own kick, but Kiryu managed to block it, causing Katia to go off guard. He went to punch her in the face, causing her to safely bring up her guard.
yeah, I
Okay.
got
What the?
what happened.
Did your mic just connect?
No, I'm just close the window.
Which window? Okay. There were Kiryu said intended for this to happen as he feigned the first punch. And instead went around her hands to punch inside her head for kicking her away. No, wait, where's students are slowly trickled towards, so he decided to bring the fight to them. Rushing towards the group of students, Lawrence was the first to respond to sudden attack, calling for a punch. Her cue was quicker. Stein just formed and slamming his elbow onto the team's hands. Oh no! This is the third heat action. This is the third heat action that's now resulted in the broken hands. He grunted in pain as his fingers grabbed for the counterattack, but receiving his own uppercut, falling on the shoji for to force the attack. So they're both back. Meteor, feeling as though he was ready to take Kiryu on, clutched his fist and ran forward. He intentionally stayed back in order to study his movements, and he thinks he managed to get a read on him. He went in to punch Kiryu in the head, and seeing this, Kiryu brought up his guard. I knew it. He responsive would depend on where the attacks coming from. If he brings the guard when the attacks are coming from the side, but it's not quick enough. The young boy thought, continuing his attack at the last second, kicking Kiryu in the side of the stomach, causing the man to grunt in pain. He only passed out to respond. He didn't follow through with his initial attack and sent a solid fist on Kiryu's cheek. He without one for all, Meteora had gone stronger than his quirkless days. Kiryu folded back, running ahead over his lip choke for blood. Seeing none, he ran back his fright. Only a quick but see, but he's blocking most of them. He must have been observing how I fight. In that case, Kiryu stepped away for a punch from Jiro, who would try to take advantage of the situation. Once out of reach, Kiryu banished the white aura and instead called forth the white aura. Man, you know it's serious when he whips out DOD. This is his. He whips out Dragon of Dojimon. Kids! They're about to get Tiger dropped. Once he blocked our attack, Jiro punched her in the stomach before lifting her and throwing her to the ground. Jiro thinking the man was trying to speak his advice that could have, but instead also able to punch the gut before he too was lifted from the ground, thrown against the girl who had previously laid out. Kiryu then raced. He turned towards Meteor, quickly close to us, getting low and facing his palm outwards. Tyne seemed to stop Meteor as he tried to process what was happening. He changed his whole style attack! You advanced to think before he being sitting there, fight Kiryu with an attack his chin. Once he landed, Kiryu delivered a devastating slap to the side of the head, then retracted his movement and back into the young boy for finally setting into the ground with one solid palm of the head. Once finished with him, Kiryu shoots his sound once more to the beast style, grabbing out coward Mineta. Clear the room of all the bicycles. He's about to go beast on their asses. Finally, he swung around, hitting a few more ring suits with a small boy's blades before tossing him aside. Kiryu looked around, seeing that the entire class had been wiped out by him. He took the silence, simply stared with wide eyes. They had seen a similar feat not too long ago, but this man was relentless, not sparing a single moment for the students to counter him. This is what happens when you don't properly train your students in basic combat. They get taken out by a man who doesn't even have a quirk.
Fucking losers. Be happy this wasn't Kiryu in gameplay. Otherwise, they'll be all dead.
No, they'd just be really, really hurt. They'd be completely fine. Don't you know that's how Yakuza works? If you beat up a guy so hard in gameplay, they're fine. They'll just get back up. You just hurt them so badly that their pride has been forever damaged.
That's the early Dragon Ball Z dub logic. Look, I can see the parachutes. They're okay. Too bad it's Sunday. You know.
What? Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing.
No, repeat what you said.
Too bad it's Sunday. Those people.
No,
those buildings put. Look, I can see the parachutes. They're okay.
Wait, when was this?
I don't know. In one of the earlier dubs of Dragon Ball Z, like the.
I can see their parachutes. They're okay.
God.
It's like destroys an entire. It's like entire ship blows up. It's okay. They're all fine. It's that kind of logic.
Yeah, he was.
Remember in the Yakuza game, people only die in a cutscene. They never die in gameplay.
Unless they're jobbers, but who cares about them
Not even
anyway?
jobbers die in cutscene. No, not even the jobbers. They always die in cutscenes and action sequences, but they never die during actual gameplay. See, at least he's realistic about it. It's like, yes, I believe that he will take them on, but I'm not saying that Kiryu's an unstoppable force. I'll kill that just to take them all on. What the hell, man? This guy hits like an angry bull.
I can feel the side of my head.
I can't feel anything.
Not even your dick. No quirk. You know
the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye.
Oh no! Somebody shot Latvian.
And what was that for?
I did not give you permission to use it to make that joke.
What joke?
Oh, I can't feel anything, not even my dick. Only I'm allowed to make these jokes, and you're only allowed to make it with my permission.
Oh, come on. You
I,
know I was just. This is
oh, you're
Manetta we're
back. Oh, you're
talking
back
about.
talking to me.
You know the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye.
Again?
Oh, you're questioning me again?
You know the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye.
Oh, he killed himself. Nice. Oh, I can't. I'm turning into the Joker. I can't stop laughing. Oh, oh, oh my god.
Quirk, but what was that flame then? Heat. The representation of my will and fighting spirits. So manly.
Sound like a sound like a quirk to me, Ribbit.
It's like, it's my representation to will to fight. It's like, damn, man. And Brawler, Heat, and Brawler, Rush, Beast, Dragon, Dojima.
Yeah.
But Dragon Dojima was supposed to be a red aura, according to Kiwami one, and I think like a dragon. And not paint white. White was just simply what it started out as, but it never really turned into red. Well, because it makes more sense. Then it turned into blue because Dragon Dojo became a style for the majority of the entire series, and mostly because the style thing wasn't introduced until, actually get this, the entire styles mechanic wasn't introduced until Ishin. It's just that the
Okay.
actual Dragon Dojima style wasn't a thing until Zero.
All right.
Yeah. Trust me, it isn't. Oh, that's Sakiyama.
Yeah.
I
Trust me, it isn't.
Sakiyama Kaneki touches the 1A classroom.
Now, this is going to sound kind of crazy, but curious from another world, one where quirks don't exist. Again, crazy, I know, but go ahead and ask him something that would know without a doubt.
Just during that turbo, thinking Yao Yoruzu was the first one to take the opportunity.
Who is the number one hero?
Isn't that this All Might? They give the answer. There's only made the cost for skeptical till the girl followed up on her question.
Who is the second ranking hero? Right behind All Might.
Second ranking. I haven't heard anything about like that. I haven't heard anything about anything like that. I haven't heard about. How are heroes even ranked? You questions. It's only made the characters realize that Tucker was a full crap.
There's the way you could know about Endeavor.
Well, he could just be living under a rock. Kiryu is still rocking like in 1988.
All right. All right.
Wait, that means that he was trapped underneath this rock since 1988. Fuck, that means Kiryu doesn't even have a phone. He still has a pager. It's like here, I'll call you. I have a pager.
Fucking pager.
It's like the most outdated piece of communication now in our era is a pager. Because at least you could still use a flip phone. Oh, well, who the fuck uses a pager?
I don't know. Let's continue.
Okay, so apparently doctors still use pagers. Huh. So yeah, doctors apparently use pagers.
All right. Well, all right. Well, all right. Well, What was the first quirk that had appeared?
Ice? Well, Yakuza considered his answer. Minato was still convinced. He could have just spilled his history. This kid's getting on my nerves. You thought. Even Yakuza was getting annoyed.
All right, one more then. What's the name of the strongest villain?
Just, I don't know. Come on, he could have.
Okay, you, yeah, you're really from this from another world.
Yep, whatever it is. Uh, just immediately starts thinking of all the tides. Oh, just remember what they know. Just remember this one little thing.
Yeah.
Just remember. Remember.
Yes.
There was this monumental thing called the Millennium Tower. Kamoro Chuhirizu. Then there's also Millennium Tower. I'll try to think of something. Give me a minute. Bada 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 bada. Okay. Then who in the right mind would lie about something like that? Plus, from what I've heard, I was dropped off into this world by some portal.
The news report.
Mr. Curious, sir, allow me a question, sir. Sure, go ahead. What was the world from which you came from like in comparison to our own? Well, what are this kid's arms doing? Say, from the heroes and superheroes, our world aren't too different, I would say. Then again, I've only seen a very small chunk of this world by comparison. Um, this heat thing, can everyone use something like that in your world? Not everyone. You mostly saw it with people who were willing to pick a fight. It's just young thugs or your occasional drunk. Like, what the counters mean? I saw you guys switch from a pink one to a white one. Those are different styles of heat I can use. Most people can only master one type of style, while those who are stronger and have more experience fighting can master several. I myself can use 4 different styles, though you can technically count 5. Alright, this Q called for the blue. This blue ore is my brawler style. The form which I start out with. I then learned the rush style, your turned pink. Next style is my beast style, then the last 8, my dragon style, which I can then enhance by concentrating the heat through my body. Basically, I'm calling forth the yellow and white auras. Save for his extreme heat. Right now, most of the students teachers were staring at wondering curiosity. Dragon style? Why is it Tokiyami brought such to himself? Why is it called as such? Shit. And I'll be right back.
Why? Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh. Okay.
Kunisei explained to me it wasn't reference to the patriarch he once served under Dojima, one of the few men he held no respect for following his schemes. If he explained that, then they would remember that he was once Yasuka. Who knows what they'll do then? It's a fighting style I've learned from an old sort of style. He said he called it the dragon style because he incorporated the spirit of a raging dragon. Kiryu thought quickly. Lies. A dragon, huh? Yeah, I can see that. Zero comment, rolling a stomach where Kiryu drove his fist into. It's nice he did on the trick. I still can't damn response. So damn manly.
Do you know anyone that could use multiple heat styles like yourself?
Well, there was one man. Well, there's one man that comes to mind. Matate Kiryu-chan! Kiryu-chan!
Imagine. Okay. I would love the scene where Majima says Kiryu-chan and Kiryu immediately punch him in the face.
Yeah, I know what I would show you. Give me one hot minute. You just.
I-
Okay, you see it?
yeah.
Okay, okay, you ready?
Goro Virgima. I already saw this video.
Burb clan, patriarch of the Burbchima family. Goro Burbchima. Yep. Oh, I know something else also, Sherry. Yeah, I know just what else to show you as well. Yeah. I laughed so hard at this, no matter what.
Yeah.
My vacation to Miami.
Hang on. Okay, let's this back. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Remember when you said you was gonna book my vacation to Miami because you're good at the Google machine? Well, you motherfucker sent me to goddamn Miami of Ohio, not Miami, Florida, you son of a fucking bitch. Motherfucker, I'm goddamn freezing. I thought I was going to the beach, so all I fucking packed was these goddamn flip-flops and shorts and these fucking t-shirts. I'm shaking my ass off walking around downtown trying to go into a fucking restaurant. The fucking locals think I'm a homeless person. They try giving me money, and I say, no, I'm on vacation. Then they think my brain's broken, so they call the police to give me a mental evaluation. That happened twice already. I became the village idiot in this whole fucking town in 3 days. The whole town knows me. They all call me Beach Bum when I walk in the fucking door because I'm shivering fucking cold, looking like I'm going to the fucking beach. Motherfucker, I swear to God, when I get home, I'm gonna karate chop you right in the fucking Adam's apple. I'm lucky that I got hairy feet, otherwise I'd have frostbite on those motherfuckers. This was my first vacation, you son of a bitch. I'm walking around an Arctic tundra.
What's the joke here?
The joke was he was sent to Miami of Ohio when he thought he was going to Miami of Florida.
Why the fuck there's another Miami?
Hey, I don't know. You might want to ask the question. You learn there's a Pennsylvania as a state, and then there's a Pennsylvania as part of a town.
And there's also like shit tons of Springfields.
Nope, wrong one.
What was that?
Nothing. You saw nothing.
What was that?
Nothing.
Don't tell what it's one of. Let me guess, which other fanfic do you read?
I am not telling you.
Oh, come on.
Uh,
Well, let's tell what's the.
Now you know what happens when you ask questions.
We're just asking. Come on. Let's tell me what's it about? Which fanfiction is it about?
It's a Naruto in high school XDXD. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Oh, okay. Let's continue. Well, there's when they come. Okay, where do?
And he was a loose cannon, to put it lightly. That's putting it lightly.
The man was. You know what? What's I don't know. What's weird that he was all that in the first game he was always crazy, or Zero that makes him out like he is pretending to be crazy.
Technically speaking, it's supposed to be part of his nature. He's unpredictable. Well, so therefore you can actually talk about that he's acting crazy so people don't know what to expect next. Because yes, in the first game, he only appears like maybe 3 times in the entire game.
Uh,
But every time he does so, it's weird and out of nowhere. But it's always comes with an unexplicable motive that he just wants to fight Kiryu.
right.
Like also, he was an unpredictable man, but his goals were utterly simple. Well, it's why you could actually deduce correctly from Zero that yeah, he clearly could have just been acting insane, and so as to make sure that people didn't know what to expect from him next.
Okay. Well.
And it's like he's not like Joker, who just is unpredictable because he genuinely is insane and doesn't know what he'll do next. If take for example, Joker's chaotic evil. That's why criminals tend to fear Joker more than they would fear Batman. Because Batman, you can predict what he's going to do next. Like, obviously, he's going to do one thing. But Joker, 1 minute he could give you money, the next minute he could just shoot you for no fucking reason.
All right. Nice comparison to Joker, since both of them were voiced by Mark Hamill.
Yeah. The only change certain aspects to my fights. For example, Rush will make me land my feet along with a dodge, move quicker, dodge easier, and counterattacks faster. While Beast will give me more strength and endurance. I'm pretty sure at this point I wouldn't be surprised with Beast style that Kiryu could lift up a boss and beat somebody with it.
Should I say something? Scroll down.
The rest of the school was more or less a question Q&A session. How about you just read this?
Okay, fine. I'm doing this for you. The rest of the school day was more or less a Q&A session about Kiryu, though it's eventually developed to asking, "What kind of girls do you like?" Really, I thought Mineta would ask that question. She was left disappointed when Kiryu answered he wasn't interested in dating at the moment. Yeah, there's a reason. Eventually,
He's a Volsoul. He's voluntarily celibate.
so he's an incel?
No, that means you're involuntarily celibate. A Volcel is somebody that is willingly celibate.
Volcel sounds like it was made up.
No, it could. But so is incel. Incel is also technically a made-up word. It's not even an actual word in the English dictionary.
Yeah, just like any other buzzword from the internet. Let's continue.
Literally, any internet is not even literally like any internet word is not even in the fucking English dictionary. Instead of speaking, well, you could say Volcel's made up, so is incel. Incel's involuntarily celibate. Volcel is voluntarily celibate, meaning you're willingly refusing to have sex.
Yeah, but who the fuck?
But it's more like everybody he loves always gets into an immense amount of danger just by method of association with them. And, oh, what's this? You spent exactly 1 minute around Kiryu? Well, it makes you a fucking targeted then.
He really is like a superhero in his universe. He can't get a normal human connection. And any person that involves with his life is a fucking target.
Yeah. It's like, it's kind of hard to be a civilian and be associated with Kiryu, because that means you're associated with single-handedly one of the most dangerous men in the entire underworld. Well, we're talking about a man that's repeatedly taken down several Yakuza lieutenants, captains, and what's taking on an entire family all by himself. I think it should get to this point that people just stop trying to fight Kiryu when they realize that no matter how hard you try, you'll be just like the rest. Yes, but yes, that's why it was like it. That's why in the third, in the third game, Kaoru says like he matters more for career, and so she moved away to the States. But anything, it kept her safer from Kiryu. Because look at it like this. Majima Zero did a similar thing. Sure, he could have the love of his life, but she would be in a needless amount of danger. Here, so let it go. Oh, no matter how much pain may bring you, they're safer no matter what. It took Kiryu 7 games to realize that. It's like, damn, unless you're actually fucking dead, they won't come after you. But oh yeah, it's like the only way you'll get them off your back is if you're fucking dead. Then you won't have a reason to come after them anymore. It's like, shit, he's dead. Because then I'll have the threat of taking your goods.
Yeah. Alright, let's continue. Yeah. Eventually, the time came when the class dismissed for the day. Takayama said her farewells to her fellow pro heroes. God, that sounds so stupid. Well, you said his own.
Yeah, pro
goodbyes to
hero.
the-
It's not like some. It's not like like that super like ultra red dude.
pro hero. This is not something like belongs in One Punch Man, and not in My Hero Academia.
Man. One Punch Man tries, fails. Why? It's like, oh yes, I succeeded on everything else. Then why are you only ranked at half of it? Oh, simple. Because I failed the written exam. It proves like he's ultimately when it comes to anything. But the second you put down anything regarding pen and paper, he just collapses.
Fuck. Until that came where Takayama said her. Eventually, the two were off and heading back to their respective homes. That is until Takayama stopped the man to ask questions of her own. Kiryu, you talked a lot about your world today, said, getting turned towards her. It made me wonder, what are you going to do to get back? Are you going to find out what brought you here and bring you back home? Kiryu crossed his arms, closed his head before giving his response. Okay,
That was my plan many weeks ago, when I first came to this world, but now after spending so much time here, gives up time to think about my situation, I've decided I have no real reason to return.
yeah.
The answer is,
So, what about her? What about his adopted daughter?
do you want me to spoil sex for you?
Nah, ignore it. There's probably a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's, yeah. Like, that's why I ask you, do you want me to spoil sex for you?
Well, technically, I watched like them out of order. I first watched Yakuza 7 with all the cutscenes, maybe removing, though that YouTuber like removed some, and then I watched Yakuza 0, and then I wanted to like watch double the first Yakuza game with the English dub, and then the Yakuza Kiyomi, but I lost interest in it. So there's probably a reason why Kiryu doesn't care about his adopted daughter. I forgot her name, but I know that's one of the main plot points. I know, like in the third game, Kiryu fights an American that looks like Wesker.
But yeah, there's an actual reason why he has no real reason to return now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did it all for Haruka's sake, so she'd be safer. Because generally speaking, being associated with Kazuma Kiryu is like asking for trouble. It's like, what's this? I found you here. What's this? It's a picture. Remember this picture? Yeah, I was at that bar. You talked to this man. Correct. I asked him how his day was. He said he was fine. That means you're associated with him. You're now a target. What sense does that make? I don't even know the man exactly.
Exactly. Kiryu. Yeah,
Okay, go ahead, read.
She asked concerned lines at her voice, one of the first times she was genuinely concerned for the man she was forced to watch over. Here you pay her worry no mind, however, as he turned around to continue his trek back to his hotel.
Take care, Takayama. Kiryu bade farewell, leaving no one to her thoughts. After watching him walk away in distance, fetching his from sight, he took a turn. She looked down towards her feet.
There's so there's so much I don't know about him. What kind of past did you have not to want to return home? He's Yakuza. There's plenty of reasons.
It's okay. For over 28 years, fucking Kiryu established as one of those dangerous people in the underworld. Well, and every person that he so much as even breathed next to was a target. And I said, "Oh, every time he walks down the street, he can't walk down 5 minutes down the street without being harassed by just some random ass people." It's like, what's this? We need to beat this motherfucker. Ah, shit, he got hands. Like, no joke. You can't go down the street in Yakuza without getting interrupted by somebody.
It's like a kung fu movie. Every second there's a fight scene.
It's like, tries to go to a Smile Burger, gets harassed by delinquents on the street next to it. Goes outside, about to enter Smile Burger, gets harassed by more delinquents. Goes inside Smile Burger, comes out, gets harassed by more delinquents. You can't even take a fucking piss in Kamurocho with Kiryu without being interrupted somehow. Just goes to use the bathroom, gets fucking ambushed because he's like, what the hell, dude? You didn't let me have that urinal. It's like, are you serious? That's the pain of being Kiryu. You can't ever have a moment of quiet.
Yeah. All right. We really. We
No,
really.
you didn't read this part. You didn't read this part.
Oh, wait. What? What part? Show me with the cursor.
The moon.
Come on! I don't want to read. You read it. Fine.
No,
You already read some of the dialogue. At least I could give you this. The moon hung high above the clouds, shining light down onto whatever the city lights did not reach. The little noise could be heard in the moonlight, aside from the mugging that had just concluded. The victim ran away, fearful for his life, as the three frogs went through their spoils, making sure that each got an even cut. We really need to stop going after these damn kids.
That's what I said. Pocketing his cut of 50 yen.
50, yeah, that's fucking. That's
That's
not
like-
even that's not even a dollar.
Let me check. 50 yen to. It's not even half a dollar. It's only 45 cents. Holy shit, man. You got fucking robbed. Dude, I don't know who got robbed harder, the kid or you.
Fuck
Because,
both.
yeah, you took. It's like, yeah, they robbed the kid of his not even dollar, and they got robbed of their precious time.
If $50, if $10, 10 yen is just. I wonder how much 1 yen costs.
Let me check. 1 yen to. It is 0.0090.
What the fuck is up with Japan and its weird currency?
No, that's the conversion rate. 1 yen is equal to 0.0090 USD.
So, not even a cent or a penny.
Penny's too good for a yen. And a yen's too good for a penny. But actually, what that means is that, what that does mean, though, is that, technically speaking, or correctly, am I correct on this? Yeah, I will be correct on this. That means, technically speaking, dollars are worth more than yen. Meaning the conversion rate between dollars to yen is actually a lot higher. But it's inverse if you're trying to convert a yen to a dollar.
Ah. Alright.
Like here. $2,000 to yen. That would be 222,153 yen.
All right.
Yeah. That means it's a good conversion rate. Because it means you're getting more for less. It's usually, I think if I correctly, that's usually a sign that the economy is in a good place when conversion rates are really that good. Can't say
Alright.
much about the birth rate, though. I should check. Japan's birth rate. 2021. Oh.
All right.
So according to this, Japan's birth rate, according to this, the number of births in Japan in the first half of 2021 was 405,000. That's the
Alright.
lowest it's been since 2000.
All right. I didn't need that information, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Relax. Sure. They don't have a lot of cash, but they don't. But they're some of the easier targets we have. What? Do you want to go after a pro or something? Quit your whining, you two. Let's just get out here before the pro shows up.
The third seemingly recalls it to his two friends. They nod in unison before preparing to depart from the crime scene. Now the tall voice stopped them. A deep voice announced, "Yo." Getting the third to turn around. They realized though when they saw it wasn't a pro here. Instead, a man who appeared to be in his late 30s.
What do you want, old guy?
They were questioned as the man stepped in front of the group. He took a moment to respond, simply to look over the petty thugs. Reaching to the pocket of his coat, producing a picture, loading onto the three with a black gloved hand. "Have you seen this man?" So as the three gave the picture a good look over before turning back to him.
Nope, never seen someone like that.
And the man simply hung before pocketing the picture, turning away. He's about to walk up, but one of the girls grabbed his right shoulder. The man made no of that tight grip.
Hey now, buddy. I think we should use the compensation for our time you used.
We could use some compensation. Could. It's a word. Could.
Could. I think we could use some compensation for our time you use. You wouldn't want to make us upset now, would you?
There to Doug snickers. The man turned back to look at them, clearly not amused by their antics. He said he grabbed Doug's hand with the left hand, forced it up. You'll make the Doug stumble.
Hey, if you want to make this violent, then you need to not ask.
The Doug, clearly angered, cracked his knuckles. The man simply humped once more for producing a sword from his coat and quickly thrusting it into the gut of the Doug before him. Doug's eyes widened before he caught the blood, looking at the man in shock. Then once it much, the man brought the sword to his right with minimal effort. Not even bothering to turn the sword, allowing the blunt side of the sword to do the work. The bomb at the man's torso exploded in response. Blood spewing up in a mass over the Thug fell back, quickly diving for the elbow stomach. Oh!
Holy shit!
Is this too easy for you? I made a reference to Happy Souls right there. The gasp for his words were silenced by the man shoving a sword through the bottom of his jaw and out through the top of his head. Seeing the leader go limp, the man unsheathed the sword from his head and allowing the Thug to fall to the ground and wipe a seat. The man put the sword away and turned towards the last Thugs. He was shaking, backing up for the man who had more than murdered his two friends. Carrying the man gone to the crockleat, hanging his head as he bowed. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir.
I'm so glad.
His second apologies cut short as the man bent down the ground by the throat. He lifted the Thug to where his shoes barely touched the ground before a dagger shot from the sleeper's coat just earned the man's wrist and pierced the neck of the Thug. The man let the Thug drop to the ground and goes down desperately trying to stop the bleeding in a futile efforts after the CD collapsed. Finally done, the man kicked the body of the Thug, blocking his path out of the way and continued on his way. He looked at the sky, the moonlight glistening off his sunglasses, his black bandana waving lightly in the breeze. Where could you be, Dragon of Dojima?
Okay, who is this?
You'll find out.
Okay.
I know exactly who it is. Also, they have existed in the entire Yakuza series since the first game. And I don't mean the first remake of the game. I mean the first game. They've always been in the series.
Okay. Okay, I want to guess who that is. Assassin. Wait. Ship. Assassins of from the dark. In other news, the three men were found violently. In other news, three men were found violently murdered and left on the street. Unfortunately, no witnesses have come forward to shed light on any potential suspects. The three men in question have yet to be identified, but we will be sure to update you on this case once we have more information. Moving on. Man, ever since All Might's retirement, it feels like the city is getting more and more dangerous by the day. I know, right? Just how much influence he had on crime. What? Who do you think he was, Batman?
Batman! 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 Batman!
Alright. An influence that Endeavor will never be able to fulfill. Okay, who the fuck is Endeavor?
Alright,
never heard-
it's Todoroki Shota's father. Shoto.
Endeavor. Oh, it's that guy, Flame Man. Should be, man. Come on, we can't write him off that quickly.
Growing tired of eavesdropping, Kiryu moved on to moving his way home. Having stopped to listen to news report, he blew himself for a cigarette, making sure to not blow it directly in front of him to avoid the smoke flying back into him. It's not too different from home. Different world or not, this is still Japan. Complete with the random thug encounter. It'll be easy to adjust. Pulling a stunt needed pulled in order to ensure the safety of both his adopted daughter and grandchild. It's better this way. I'm considered dead as it is, and there's a spoiler.
Grandchild?
It's the plot of Yakuza 6.
The dude's not even 50 and he has already a granddaughter?
Grandson.
A grandson?
Yep.
How old was that adopted daughter again?
By the time of 4, I think she was, in her 20s? Maybe she was 18? Let me check.
Wasn't he like 10 in the first game?
Yeah. And time progressed.
Yeah, like
she grew up.
yeah.
Here, this is progression of time.
Okay.
This was Haruka 1. Here's Haruka 2. Here's Haruka Kiwami 1. This is her 2. Kiwami 2. 3. 4. Dead Souls. 5. 6. And according to her age, here, she was 9 1, 10 and 2, leaves between 10 and 12 between 3, 13 by the time of 4, 16 by 5, and at least 19 to 20 by the time of 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and it was a one night stand with a Yakuza that got her pregnant.
Hope that Yakuza wasn't an ugly bastard.
Oh no, he's actually quite the pretty boy.
Alright.
And it's Usami.
Whoa, he looks like. Why does he look like Kiryu?
um, well, I certainly didn't expect that.
Fuck, I made this even. All right, let's continue before I
Okay,
go.
I need to look at this meme right quick. POV, you saw me asking Kiryu for Haruka's hand in marriage. Oh no.
Oh god, Kiryu's going to kill him.
Listen, if you want to marry her, you're going to have to come through me. And after all, he's the dragon. Therefore, if you want the treasure, you're going to have to beat the dragon first.
Oh yeah.
It's like, okay, I got this. It Tiger drops you into oblivion. I don't got this. No, just one tiger drop. Hang on. The tiger at least teaches you. Fools are indeed. Yeah, I've only met a tiger I would get. Yeah, I've never met a tiger I want to get right with. Only time I take one on barehanded. Kiryu.
Who?
Man, tiger drop's really strong. Look, Kiryu takes you, makes her shake down, tiger drop. Yeah, that like you don't know how strong tiger. That's a tiger drop.
That guy is definitely dead.
Like essentially, all at once he crouches down and hits you. Falls for learning tiger drop. Boss fights artillery tiger drop. Come on! I know I want to do it. I want you to do it. Come on, hit me. That's all. In the earlier games, tiger drops just obliterates a health bar.
Fucking obliterates.
Yeah, I'm not joking. Like I still ever seeing a fight, like for the final boss of Kiwami 1. He managed to complete the last bit of his health by tiger dropping him. And then only triggered the cut and never took a TCE, but it's like, yeah, tiger drop powerful. Tiger drop. The sound of breaking glass only filled the air. Looking behind him, Kiryu saw a robbery taking place a few buildings back. A large full-bit villain emerged from his store, carrying a pair of cash registers. He had a stupid grin on his face, seeing no heroes around here to immediately stop him. He started towards Kiryu, but yet to move from his spot, watching the villain getting close. Whereas Bane's blades had already fled over in the process of doing so. Faruk aside, reached into this pocket. I wish I could get my hands on an actual weapon at some point. He pulled out a bag of marbles he had bought from the safe store he got the firecrackers from. Quickly opened the ground, skewed upside through the marbles on the ground. Bouncing the clicking sounds that came into contact the asphalt of the street. He watches the building close in, thankfully not really paying attention to what was in front of him. A smirk crept across Furious' face to finally willingly step upon a rather childish trap. The bills and obviously not anticipating any sort of obstacle, seemingly perfect heights, fell for the trap almost pathetically. His legs easily gave out from underneath him. His feet being comically propelled into the air as he tripped. He fell into his bag with a painful thud. The catchers were being flung out of his arms, lying on either side of him. Phil groaned in pain, clutching his hammer and slammed into the street. Blood trickling from between his fingers. He opened his eyes and immediately seeing Kiryu the only person who had not run, assuming it's the one who had spread the trap out on the villain crowd with anger, causing Kiryu to bring up his fist, anticipating a fight. That was until a pack of feathers flew into the villain's stomach, knocking the wind off him. More feathers suddenly appeared, hosting a large man. The anger and vanished from the villain's face was now replaced by surprise. And then immediately feared more feathers ran to his head, effectively knocking him out cold.
Damn. Hey, thanks to the sister, guy.
A voice seemingly directed towards Kiryu called out. Looking to his left, Kiryu saw a large young man with large, feathery wings protruding from his back. Some of the same feathers Kiryu had witnessed earlier. The layback man took a rather long look at Kiryu before speaking again.
Hey, you're that guy from the news reports, aren't you? The one that appeared from the portal, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Name's Hawks. Yours?
Kiryu.
Kiryu. Nice name.
You're supervised again. Kiryu's left unsure of how to respond. Thankfully, Hawk started speaking again.
Anyway, thanks again for Letting this guy out earlier made my job easier. Though it might be the best to leave this sort of work to heroes. The situation could have ended up badly if it wasn't here.
Yeah. Instead of having to catch a villain, you had to bring him successfully to a hospital. After all those heroes can listen. You may have a quirk, but no quirk will beat Tiger Drop. No, the only thing that will successfully prevent Kiryu from attacking you is if you're a woman. That's where he draws the line.
All right.
It's like I will beat you all red and blue, but because your defense, because and no, I'm not joking. As that's Kiryu. He is far below hitting a woman. He is far. He is not below. He is not. He is above hitting a woman. And before you say Haruka, she was a girl and she was being a brat.
And that was a slap.
Yeah,
Though,
not really.
though, though that slap should have made her fly out of a window.
No,
but that's
listen,
just-
listen. That was Kiryu using 0.1% of his power.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was him at the most, as with him using as little power as possible. If Kiryu, and mind you, like no matter there are a few cases where you could even use Kiryu at 100% of his power, because Kiryu at 100% of his power one shots anything. Right, but he's not like Shaggy, whose power has no limits. Because remember what people say, it's like I use 99.9% of my power to create the universe. Oh wow, I'm sick of all your power. Who said my limit was 100%?
Shaggy's so strong, he even appeared in the new Mortal Kombat movie.
That must have been Shaggy possessing one of the no wait, he can't possess them. Every person that he tried possessing immediately died for sheer power. Only one man survived even inhabiting Shaggy. And therefore he was the only person that should ever play Shaggy ever again.
Wait.
Well, it's 98%. But yeah, okay. Sure. Simply responded. He did feel like arguing that he may have been able to take this villain on himself, having fought similarly large men many years ago. Futoshi Shimamono. Oh, yeah, pretty much Mr. Shakedown. Come and get this. Well, it's say chat, but Hawks says you.
Well, I like to stay in chat, but I've got to get this guy to the police as well as returning these registers.
Hawk said, setting on his feathers to retrieve two catches from the ground, spinning on his heel, he waved two fingers to carry him again, walking away.
Later.
Weird guy. Kiryu said to himself once he was certain the hero was out of earshot. But he says his body is continuing his way towards his home. Okay, you read this.
Fine. Closing the door behind herself, Takiyama let out a sign of relief being home. Not even bothering to change out of her hero costume. She sat onto her couch, allowing her legs to hang out one of the arms, having her head rest opposite on a pillow. She gently tossed her mask and horns onto the nearby table, relaxing into a comfortable position. Takayama stared at the ceiling above. The only noise in the room was the soft rhythmic sound of her own breath. She was tired, yet she didn't entirely know why. She suspected that the reason was she had been wrecking her brain the entire walk home, trying to come up with the proper reasons as to why Kiri didn't want to return home. Was just too difficult for him in his world, or was this something simple yet maybe even stupid? Maybe he just wanted to get out fucking We would just get the fuck out of Goro. That dude annoyed the hell out of him.
Oh no, you consider Goro. Oh no, you actually consider Majima a friend.
A friend that tried to kill him.
Well, not kill him. No.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Actually,
Yeah.
This is the only thing Majima ever wanted, just to fight Kiryu. That was literally the only thing he wanted in the entirety of the first game, just to fight Kiryu. Afterwards, he really actually. I think it's because the characterization marches on, because he became less bloodthirsty and more just as I do weird shit, deal with it. Because mind you, it is simultaneously in character and out of character for Majima to start up a construction company. I know that sounds weird and contradictory, but it's the truth. It is both in character and out of character for Majima to start up a construction company. Because on one hand, it's in character. He would run a business. He's good at running businesses. Just look at his history back in Yakuza 0. He's good at what he does, so clearly he's apt to be a businessman. But it's out of character for Majima to run a construction company because he's Majima.
Yeah. Such as he had simply grown tired of the same thing, saw coming to a new world as Jen he had been waiting.
Honey, he wore the same suit for Honey, he's been wearing the same suit for nearly 5 games.
There is, but possibility was certainly
Actually,
there.
no, not 5. No, he wore the same suit for 6 whole games. It's kind of hard to get tired when he wore the exact same suit for 6 games.
Hey, at least he keeps consistent.
It's like, I like to imagine that Kiryu just pops up in his closet and it's just the same suit over and over again. He's like, should I go with this one or this one? This one's more for being up those. This one's more like I need to save Haruka again. he probably has a few outfits that are at least somewhat regular. Like he does have like kind of a casual. He does have a casual outfit that isn't just another suit, but it's still like 90% of his wardrobe is just like the same suit, gray and red.
She let off girl. Why did she care so much for a man? She was practically forced to watch over like some of guardian. Sure, they spent considerable time together. Again, she was forced to, but she wouldn't exactly go as far as say that she considered him a friend. But he certainly more than an acquaintance at this point. With a small half, Takayama's radiant area for to her TV, wanting to take her mind off things. Seeing no sign of the remote near her, she eventually spotted it on the nearby kitchen counter. Unfortunately, well out to reach, she let a frustrated groan, wishing she could manipulate. I need a scroll.
All right.
Who's a good kitten? Yeah, who's a good little kitten?
Is that your cat?
Yeah, my cat just went here. Her name is Lily. Who's a good little kitten? She could manipulate her height in a small increment, so she could still be lying down, but actually it actually reached the remote, given she swung her like arm and stood up, stretched, and walked over to retrieve the remote. Oh my god, I'm feeling like shit today. Fucking my nose is closing and my sore throat. Fuck it. Grabbing the device, she pointed it over her shoulder, turned on the TV before entering into the kitchen. She might as well grab a snack before settling down. She placed a hand on the handle on the fridge, but after a moment of consideration, she sneaked open the closed door and pulled out the small bag of chips, all the while mumbling about not being rich enough to be healthy. No, healthy. Satisfied her unhealthy decisions. She tore open the bag, reaching it through it, Her mouth finally prepared to relax. She made her way back to the living room, time to seeing a news report. I've actually just received an update surrounding the situation of the three men that were brutally murdered. Oh, but that's a woman. Sorry. This is the first time I've heard about this. An anonymous witness submitted a sketch of the man they report, seeing here is the image now.
A rather amazing sketch to show up on screen, depicting a man wearing sunglasses, a bandana, and a coat. Other than that, though, not much else could be discerned about that man, such as age.
We do not yet know the motives of this man, but we advise everyone to be cautious until the heroes can locate and apprehend this man. With that, we'll be back after a break.
Here's the place in the news. Chucky out loud outside, looking saddened.
It seems like more and more villains pop up every day.
She thought, her chewing hour slowed to a halt.
Plus, there's still the League, and they'll probably use this opportunity to expand their numbers.
Slowing the reins of their ship, she opted for resting her mind by switching to from the news to a random movie. Not really caring what movie it was. With that done, she got up into her preferred position of relaxation and did her voice to enjoy the rest of the night. And we are done.
Oh, thank God.
Well, until next
Yeah.
time, everybody.
Yeah, alright. Atavisi.
Bye.